Good evening and thanks for joining us. We begin again tonight in Lac-Megantic. New video has emerged that reveals the terrifying moments just after the train explosion and fire. It was shot by a local resident, and it is the closest look we've had yet at the inferno. The flames shoot high above the houses, and at first, people are thankful they escaped. But then the scope of it all sinks in. "Move back," one person shouts. Others, including the man who shot this video, begin to run towards the flames, shouting at his neighbors to wake up.
Hey, tout le monde debout! Wake up! Wake up! Tout le monde debout, la feu!
He keeps running, turns a corner, and then sees the full horror of the entire downtown engulfed in flames. Then he keeps moving down the street, up the stairs, banging on doors, frantically trying to save lives. It has been almost 1 week since that happened, and officials today said it will take many months to investigate what they say could be the worst rail disaster in Canadian history. 28 people are now confirmed dead. Another 22 are still missing. Mike Armstrong is in Lac-Megantic again for us tonight. Mike?
Well, Donna, the fence behind me cuts this street right down the middle. There is very little about life that's normal here right now, but at least some families are returning home, and that's a step in the right direction. Forced out of their house for a week, this is the first time Michelle Messina, her 2 daughters, and her 2 granddaughters have been home. The derailment was barely 100 meters away.
The ice cream I bought for the kids, all completely trashed.
There's work ahead cleaning up, but this is progress. Tonight they'll sleep in their own beds. So you're here.
I'm here asleep, and I feel the whole house make one big jerk, and I open my eyes, and all this was orange. And I opened this, and the orange came and filled the entire room in orange, and I could see flames across and above those buildings right there.
Messina had just gone to bed reading her Bible. She thought the world was ending. She ran through the house getting the girls up and out. The scene on the street was chaos. They drove to a cottage, the kids watching Lac-Mégantic burn out the back window.
It was just more and more explosions.
Today, neighbors are returning, but not all of them. 2 doors down, the woman from this apartment will never be back.
She died. That's our friend, our neighbor. She was killed in the explosion.
Now, there are still homes in the red zone off limits, and there's growing frustration. People there don't know if their return will be in days, weeks, or months, or whether their homes might be demolished.
It would be a good idea to have all the information, the delays that will take at least approximately.
This may well be the most devastating rail accident in Canadian history.
On the investigation, the Transportation Safety Board says progress is slow. Even a week after the accident, about half of the site is still too dangerous to access.
We have to make sure that we get in there and document that evidence, but we also have to make sure that our people are safe.
The Transportation Safety Board is actually laser measuring the entire site so that they can work up a computer model. Eventually, they're going to have to move those tankers, and when they do, it will be piece by piece, checking each and every single one for markings, striations, whatever might be evidence. This will be a very long investigation. Donna?
And a painstaking one. Mike, today they said that fumes at the site are causing problems. Tell us about that.
Yeah, they're saying it's benzene fumes coming out of contaminated soil. Even investigators wearing masks, it's still dangerous for them. They're going to ventilate the site with fans, and they've also had to move the investigators from the area where they were working to a new, safer one. Donna?
Such difficult work to do there. Mike Armstrong in Lac-Megantic, thank you.